Ta-da! Hey everybody, welcome to Russ Reels Live here at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I am glad that you are here. We're here at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Thursday. Every Thursday we are here, and I have amazing guests. This show is topic driven and panel driven, and it is just so great to get so many great minds together, so many of my amazing friends. And today is like none other. I have a bunch of my co authors from the book, A Note to My Family, I Am Your Legacy. And it all started with my good friend, Nick, and so much great help. And she's here today, and she's going to be first in here in just a moment. But I'm telling you, it has been an amazing privilege of mine to be part. I'm just honored to be part of this group, part of this book. And it was so much fun. And the product was amazing that came out. And, it just shows the power of working together, the power of collaboration. And so, boy, I'm telling you, if you're not doing that, you're missing the boat. Today, you should be working with people, not against people. You should be lifting others up, not tearing other people down. You should be out there making amazing things happen with other people because we're better together. We are. We're just better together. That's the way it was. We were created by God for community to come together and bless each other and help each other. And so this group has done that, and I'm just so thankful to be part of it. So right off the bat, I want to tell you, this would not be possible without our amazing sponsors. And some of those sponsors have been with me for a super long time. There's a lot that goes into this, just the time alone. You look at what your time is worth, the value. So time alone, along with the resources. And I have an assistant, Ever, who is amazing and does amazing things. In fact, she's already busy doing it in the background right now. And so thankful for all of that. But the resources would not be available without sponsors like Mug's Coffee House. Love their coffee. Love the environment. It's in Lebanon, Oregon, here not far from me. And I hang out there and love that place. And you can go to mugslebanon.com for more information on them. And they would love to talk to you no matter where you are, And then Boulder Falls Inn, which, by the way, just also happens to be in Lebanon, Oregon, one of the most amazing hotels and conference centers in the entire state of Oregon, probably one of the best in the U.S. They are amazing customer service, amazing people. You go to boulderfallsinn.com for more information on them. And I'm telling you, my friend Chris Brashears, who is the general manager there, he's amazing. And, I forgot to mention Brittany Nasser, who is the owner of Mug's Coffee House, also amazing. Love those people. And I am just so thankful for them. So I just want to make sure you get all that. Don't forget mugslebanon.com and boulderfallsinn.com. Pretty simple. And you can find out more information on them. They are also tagged in the comments. So if you want to go to individually to Brittany, who owns Mug's Coffee, or Chris, who's the general manager of Boulder Falls, they are also, their LinkedIn pages are tagged in the LinkedIn notes there. So yeah, anyway, love that. Also, I just want to say a little bit about this show. I love bringing people together. And a lot of times, not in this case, but a lot of times people don't even know each other before they come on this show. And it's all about connecting and building community. That's what things are all about. And you can connect with me at russhedge.com. That's right. Russhedge.com is the place. Super simple, super easy. If you know my name, you know how to find me. And on there, you can find links to all my social media. You can find links to my email address, my phone number. You can find a link to schedule time directly on my calendar to Zoom with me. I would love for you to do that. You can also find everything that I do, from marketing coaching to authoring books, and all the books are on there, including not just Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose behind me, but also A Note to Your Family, A Note to My Family. So you want to make sure and get on there and get those books. Also, all the live stream information and everything you need to know about me is on there. Love it if you would subscribe on YouTube. It is just such an amazing opportunity to be able to put all this content together for you. And you just need to go to russreels.live. That's russreels.live. And if I was quicker, I would have already had that up for you. There we go. russreels.live. There it is. And So that'll take you right to my YouTube page. You can open another tab right now, click on it, boom, you're subscribed. And then no more binging Netflix. Come on, you can binge Russ Reels Live, Marketing with Russ, whatever we got up there. You can just see the amazing people that I'm able to bring on. So anyway, thankful for all my friends that are willing to do that. Going to have that information ticking along the bottom as well. And so love for you to do that here today, because we're really trying to build that YouTube page up. So thank you for that. And with that, I think I'm pretty much done. I want to get the show started. I'm going to get Nick in the room. We're going to start talking about this book, because this was her amazing brainchild. And here she is, the one, the only. Ta-da! Hey, Nick. And you got to turn your volume on. I was gonna call you Saint Nick, but
I know, just like if you're gonna write a book, you need a pencil, right?
there you go. You almost lost your sainthood over that one. So anyway,
What? How
so
are you? How's your new year been going?
it's great. It's been going really good. I am blessed. Last year had a lot of rough spots for me, as people know, and this year started so much better. Every day has its good points and its challenges, but I love to focus on the positive, just like you, in all
Exactly.
that we're doing. And so many people got an awesome opportunity to share their legacy in this book. So why don't you start us off by introducing yourself? Who is Nick? And tell us a little bit about this whole project.
Okay, where to start? So, I'm actually Nicole. Nobody calls me Nicole except my husband when he's mad with me, which is maybe once a year. So if you call me Nicole, we've got a problem right off the bat. Just saying, call me Nick. So, um, I started my company as a gifted bipolar writer earlier this year, and that was actually after an opportunity writing in another anthology that just happened to come by. I did not realize just how very passionate I am about writing. It feeds my soul. So after writing in 3 of them this year, all of which went to international bestseller, I really, really, really wanted to end this year publishing my own. And this was actually going to be a different title. I have to tell you, I sat down and this just hit me out of nowhere. And the minute it did, I was like, this is it. This is it. When the author's call went out, I was overwhelmed by the response. That word legacy speaks volumes. It crosses every boundary, culturally, racially, continents. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the truth is we are all born, we all live, we all die, but the spirit of ourselves continues to live on. It lives on in the people
Amen.
that we leave behind. And it's been an amazing opportunity for myself, yes, but also for the 20 co-authors, yourself included. And it's such a special time of year, a time of year when you're very grateful for, and I am religious, so, I will say, grateful for the sacrifice of Jesus. And with it comes a lot of gratitude for this being able to come out at this time of year. I think it was a very special gift for people to give to their family members. I know for me personally, I was in Canada for the holidays, and I can't tell you what it felt like to hand this to them and the fond memories it brought up. And for me to actually let them know how they have impacted me and the legacy I'm building.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I love about this whole idea, that it gives you a chance to really share a little bit of yourself. When I first wrote my first book, it was sharing a little bit of me and stories about me and what I wanted people to know through my life. And that this book gave me a chance to speak directly to my family and my future family. And What a blessing. What a blessing. Yeah. It was so great. So, well, we're going to keep bringing people in and now that we have the basic idea of what we're talking about, and we're going to I always go ladies first. So Danielle's going to be the next one in the room. She got a huge smile ready to come. There she is. Woohoo. Hey, Danielle.
Hi, Russ and Nick. Thank you for having me today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You are a person, we're all in the room, and some of us are crazy like me and monopolizing the conversation. And you're very measured and you're very insightful, but very intentional. And I like that about you. I like the fact that in this chapter, we also got a chance to share our faith a little bit and how that impacts us because that's who we are. So Danielle, give everybody a little insight. Who is Danielle and what are you up to these days? And give us an insight of your chapter.
Sure. My name is Danielle Manaois, and I'm an investigator, also co-founder and CEO of Castaneda Manaois Consulting. And I'm a business consultant. We do a lot of risk mitigation. I really like the training and development side the most. And my chapter, it was really a blessing to be in this circle with you all. And I have so much, gratitude and being here with so many people that are doing such wonderful things in there, not only in this circle, but also in our communities. And so my chapter was entitled The Blessing of Uncertainty, because 2023 was a really tough year after losing my mother-in-law. And although it was a message to my legacy, for my family to really see the blessing in disguise in a time of uncertainty, I really realized that I was my mother-in-law, their legacy. We're our parents' legacy, and I really wanted to honor them in my story. And so that's really, and beyond that, with people struggling through something and really having that time of uncertainty to really hold on to. I'm a very I believe in God and Jesus as my savior as well, and accepting that and living through that, no matter, despite the trials that we face, that there's a blessing in disguise, and everything was meant to be. And so that's what mine was about.
Yeah, and it was so awesome. We had a chance to chat during the process and for me to hear your story. And yeah, just amazing. I mean, the stories are all so amazing. And I'm thankful that I was part of this. So, all right. So she stayed up late for us. We got to get Michelle in the room next because, oh my goodness, I'd be snoozing by now. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Thanks very much for having me here. It's always something good to look forward to when I get together with a note to my family and all the collaborator people. Oh my word, I can hear the dogs in the background. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear them, but sorry.
No, it's fine.
God plays a very, very, very big role in my heart. And I think, I don't think, I know, I definitely work from my heart. And when Nick let me know about this anthology series, I was pretty blown away because I kind of got a past life and a present life. Oh my word, the dogs are now really going. When my parents
he's going at it now.
They're going. My parents had passed when I was much younger, and what my dad did, and I wonder if I shouldn't just pause. Okay, I'm going to just carry on. I don't want to waste time. So it's been a journey. Life has been a serious journey where I've had a past life and a present life where at 30 I found out I was adopted. And in that whole process, I've lost a lot of parents. I've lost 3 parents so far, and I have 1 parent left. But this book brought 24 years of my life and my transitioning into knowing that I'm now adopted, and I had absolutely no idea. And it really brought my heart to a standstill when I wrote it out for the first time, because you never get the opportunity to explain to people everything from A to Z. And now that it's out there, it's a legacy for my parents. Bless their hearts. They taught me unconditional love, which I will definitely carry through for the rest of my life. Um, and for everybody I deal with, I just am so grateful for this opportunity, and meeting everybody has just been such a wonderful opportunity and blown away. And I'm extremely thankful. And Nick, you really did an amazing, it's a fantastic title, and it just really hit home for me. And it means so much to carry legacies with a big heart. Okay. So, for anybody who knows me, I'm also an artist, and I transitioned my life a year ago. And of course, the older we get, the quicker we start realizing that time is very limited and we need to start progressing in our lives. But now, with all this writing, and I've done 3 anthology books, and within 3 months, and well, stories. And it's been like a roller coaster ride, but it's been absolutely a wonderful journey. And I cannot, I just, this one in particular has helped me move forward in life in such a big way that 2024, I'll be knocking on everybody's door. You're going to see some nice things happening. And thank you so much for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Thanks, Russ.
It's really a blessing to all of us to have this opportunity. And, it's amazing when people come together. Like I said, the things we can do. And you talked about unconditional love. And, that is really when we're thankful and we love people, amazing things are possible. And I got 2 amazing guys ready to come in the room. We're going to bring Willie in first here. Mr. Willie J's in the house. How's it going, Willie?
Hello, everyone. Hello to all of the legends and you, Russ. Doing great. Grateful to be here.
Well,
Yeah.
we're grateful you're here. We're grateful you're here. So give everybody, you have done amazing things over the last year. Give us a little snapshot on Willie and then what your chapter is about.
All right. All right. Thanks. First of all, thanks for having me. And big shouts out to Nick and all these other legends and co-authors. Definitely the founder and CEO of Pure Mission Entertainment. We believe in creating hope through arts and entertainment and empowering people, changing lives. And we thrive on helping people to get to their next best version of themselves. We had a great year. It's been filled with sunshine with the rain. 3 anthologies back to back, #1 international bestsellers. Kind of similar to what Michelle said. That third one hit home in a different way because I definitely believe that we radiate legacy, that our names in itself is legacy, about legacy, and everything that we do, it defines our legacy. And I was particularly excited to pass this note to my family, and we run hard. We've been blessed that we had a great year last year, but also lost an aunt, a cousin, and a best friend last year, along with those 3 successful anthology books. And I think the thing that sticks out the most, I don't want to go through all the credits. We were blessed to be on the cover of LA Business Magazine, and we were blessed to be on Morocco Forbes cover last year. It's been a roller coaster, man. It's life is full of ups and downs, but I think it's how we respond and how we take the URE off of that word pressure, and we press and we show others. I think more importantly, we show others how to do the same. And my chapter, I was so excited about this because I'm definitely big on time, and I definitely believe that time is opportunity, and no one has time or opportunity to waste. And I think I've really thrived on showing our families and just the power of collaboration. And I consider you guys family. I work with some of you the first time. But I thought that was a great way to close out the year of 2023 and set the tone to enter into a brand new year. I believe this year is definitely the year of new beginnings and the year of upgrade. And a lot of times you have to grow through to get to your next best thing or your next best project. But this book, A Note to My Family and Legacy, it changed my life. It caused me to go inside myself in a deeper way. and to voice some things that I had already been feeling and living out, but to see it in words. It's something about words, right? It's a rhythm, and it paints a picture. It paints a vivid picture. It paints. It's almost like a song in itself. You know, it has its own quiet melody, a silent melody. And my chapter was about on my last day here. Life is being a relay race, and this is why we do what we do. We run as fast as we can, and we value that time that we've been blessed to have. I'm definitely a God-fearing man myself. I'm nothing without Jesus Christ. I just like to personalize that more so than, because sometimes it gets misconstrued. But I think, without him, I'm nothing. And I think that baton that we're passing on, it gives our family hope, and it's something that'll live on forever, man. This is just it was an amazing experience. Everything is about legacy. We breathe legacy. Our names in itself is legacy. Everything is about legacy. And I was just particularly excited. It was just really extremely excited and ecstatic to share that and leave that. This is one of these books that'll be here forever. As long as the earth remains, this book will always be relevant. And I'm just grateful for Nicole and leading a lot of these guys to, invite me and to work with you again too, Russ. Man, it's just amazing. We do greater things when we collaborate, man. There's more power, man. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
There you go. That's it. And what I love about this is it's kind of addicting in a way, in a good way, because we, you and I and Nick all did the Rattle the Wake Volume 1 together.
Yeah,
you went on, I think, to do Volume 2 again.
Yeah.
And then you came over and you're part of this as well. It's like, oh my goodness. It's amazing, how much fun that it can be and how you can get a quality product out so quickly. And speaking of quality, we got to get Mr. Aaron Gibson in the room. There he is. Hey, Aaron, how's it going?
Hello, you epic soul. It's been a long time.
So should we sing Soul Man now or wait till later? Because every time you walk in, I'm ready to sing. So, hey, I am just so thankful you're here. Give everybody a little snapshot. Who is Aaron and what are you up to and what's your chapter about?
For me, I'm very much like my brother, Brian Schulman, and I don't like to talk about myself too much. I'm a humble and kind man that has just come on to support others. My journey has been that of the same that Charlie had with Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I was given a golden ticket and things just flourished for me all the way from there. I've been doing HVAC for 25 years now. I am now blessed to work with a beautiful company. I am now the national technical trainer for Ream Canada, working with some amazing souls.
Awesome.
Other than that, I'm just a big time supporter of everyone and looking to help those silently struggling in the darkness.
Yeah. And you did a little live streaming with Soul Man, which is great. Did you have anything particular about how this hit you with your chapter and your legacy?
The chapter that I wrote for A Note to My Family, I Am Your Legacy, was something that has been in my core since beginning all of this. And it's something very simple. And for me, in my world, it is the simple things, the small simple things, and the power of a smile was what I wrote about, and it was impactful. I felt it was impactful at the beginning. It was even more impactful when I watched my son, who I had included in my chapter, read it, and he actually came and started talking to me about the major impact of how he felt when I made him smile. And it started a beautiful conversation between me and him in a very rough Christmas. Again, I was laid off for about a month and a half before I was blessed with this beautiful dream job now that I'm starting on the 8th. And it has all been through that one little small, simple thing, a smile. There hasn't been too many smiles blessed in my world, but when I do get them, they are so cherished and they are so held close to my heart, because it's those pinnacle moments. And as I said in my chapter, that can be a pinnacle moment in anyone's life, and or a pinnacle point in somebody else's life if they are just in that moment. And to give a stranger a smile, compliment them, hey, great sweater, nice hair, something, just to generate that one little moment of positivity for them can literally change someone's direction if they're on a negative path. So for me, it was most important. And again, I was blessed by Nicole to even have this golden ticket presented to me to actually write. This was my first time writing as an author, and to be published. Like this whole, like, again, the journey for me has just been so surreal and indescribable, to have started from literally nobody here on LinkedIn to having an impact and helping those that are struggling with mental illness and or just their lives in whole. So
Right.
again, I've been very blessed to meet you all and speak with you all. So thank you.
Well, and you know what I find amazing about this group, and it's I know that it was tough for some of there was a couple more authors that were going to come on, and we had a group of, it was 21, right, Nick?
Yep, it was
21.
21 of us. Special
Yeah, I mean,
number.
oh my goodness, I'm telling you, and it was a special group. And when you think about, you want to, we all are wanting to give of ourselves and what we're doing. And when you're able to do that by speaking directly to the people you love the most, your family that are so close to you, I think it is really hit home with me, because I've thought through this process. If I was to sit down with my grandson, my great great grandson, my great 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 grandson, what would I want to tell them? What would I want them to know? And, I mean, first was my faith and how that impacts me, but also, like you talked about, Aaron, that positive mindset and that good perspective on life and staying positive with things in spite of challenges. And that really is such a huge thing. And Nick, you have turned your whole bipolar thing, if I could say that correctly, into such a positive, what people look at as a negative, to such a positive, and just sharing with people really what you're all about. Talk a little bit more about that.
So yes, I am bipolar 2. My dad's bipolar 1. Mental illness does run in my family. I have an uncle that's schizophrenic and a cousin as well. And I realize this is not the type of thing some people may be comfortable speaking about so openly. And I think maybe at one point in my life, I probably felt the same way. But at the end of last year, I fell and I broke my left kneecap in 4 places. And I had all this time on my hands, and I threw myself into LinkedIn and connecting and building a community. And the more I felt the connections and the acceptance, the more I really just wanted to put myself out there as me. And I did. And embracing my bipolarness was the best thing that I have done for myself, for my family, and for my community. I can see my strengths because I'm no longer looking at what I perceived as my weaknesses, because they actually aren't at all. They're actually the source of my strengths. And so in all that I've accomplished last year and will this year, I'm grateful that the one thing that is carrying through all of this is my advocacy for mental illness. The week before Christmas, I had a lady just reach out to me just like that. She said, I'm not on LinkedIn much. I came across your profile. I was diagnosed with bipolar 4 years ago, and I'm having a really hard time struggling. I'm sharing this. I've actually not really shared it with anyone, but I spoke with her before I flew to Canada, and we spoke for about an hour and a half. And it means so much to me that people can see my profile, read my content, and feel comfortable enough to reach out to me for support. That's truly the gift in all of this. And me opening my company, The Gifted Bipolar Writer, I stopped for a minute and thought, who's going to hire somebody bipolar is in a company's name? But at the end of the day, the truth is, that doesn't make me any less capable. It actually probably makes me more capable of being the content creator that I am today.
Yeah, I think embracing your so-called weaknesses, and I am a firm believer, and Danielle, I'm going to go to you next, but I'm a firm believer in when I am weak, he is strong. I feel like God gives me the strength to move forward through my weaknesses. And by sharing those, my cancer journey over the last year and a half touched so many lives by sharing that and being a little vulnerable and open about it, that there were so many people that were touched, whether they had cancer or just challenges of life that we all have. And I think sometimes God allows those things in our life just to be, like you said, Nicole, a real impact on others. And yes, in spite of our weaknesses, we can do amazing things. Danielle, I'm going to turn it over to you.
No, thank you. Yes, I definitely, like I said, what 2023 was really tough for our family. But the book really gave me an opportunity um, to heal, to start healing from the loss of my mother-in-law. So it was really a blessing. And so I'm, yeah, like I said before, very thankful for that opportunity, and embracing all of the things that come my way. So
Right.
extremely blessed.
Well, and I think you took advantage of the opportunity to, really step out and share your faith a little bit too, because this is what you want to be known for. I mean, really, I'm a firm believer that God works all things for the good, and when we step out and are just true to ourselves and what we're all about, good things happen. And yeah, speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, so that as an investigator in equal employment, generally in government, we don't talk about our religion often. And so this was the first time that I was really vulnerable with that outwardly, kind of like on a public platform, because those words will last forever. But it's really something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and something I've always been. So it was really actually freeing, to share that outwardly. So I think someone used the word like emancipation. I don't know if it's Camille. Camille's on here too. From all these things that kind of bound me, the book allowed me to release a lot of those things that I feared, like sharing my faith or my neurodivergence out loud. Um, yeah, so it's a great opportunity for me to just release all of that.
Right. Yeah. And I think that is true, Michelle, isn't it? That when we have an opportunity and we really speak out, from our heart, it really touches people, right?
I think so, for sure.
Go ahead, Michelle. Speak to that.
It draws everything out of you, and for me, this unconditional love, this 24 years of integrating my biological family with my family, and all of a sudden putting it down on paper, that just hit home. It blew me away, literally. Because I cried the whole week. The whole week I wrote. I cried my heart out, but it was a good cry, and it needed to be released. So that's why I encourage people now, join anthologies, get to know everybody, and it's the most incredible experience to have. And to be able to leave a legacy is the absolute ultimate, that you can leave a legacy for the ones that you love very much so.
Yeah. And I think, wow, what a privilege and an honor that is, to be able to do that, Willie, just to be able to speak from our heart and, share what we want to share, even with future. We were leaving a little piece of ourselves when we're long gone. When we moved on to be with the Lord, our family can still have this piece of us, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Totally.
Wow. Let me tell you, releasing is something about writing your words out and beginning to express how you feel, and how you feel about a thing. I often think about my mom. That was some of the greatest pain I believe that I've ever experienced in my life. We were very close, but God is always looking out for us, right? He had a ram in the bush, so to speak, and He gave me my beautiful daughter, and still my awesome father that he's saying he's reading the book every day. I was like, Dad, did you get your book yet? He didn't give me a chance to give him a personalized copy. He said, oh, I'm reading it. I'm enjoying it now, like he was eating a souffle. And just to know that the opportunity to express pain. I do believe pain is gain, and I do believe we can leverage every moment, whether it's good or bad. And I believe Romans 8:28 said, we know all things work together for the good, right? To them who are the called according to His purpose, to them that love God. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity to share that hope, that blessed hope, especially with my daughter, the next generation, and to show her that anything's possible,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that is so true. I mean, all things are possible. Philippians 4:13. You know, I can do all things, and it's just, to me, it is, doing this goes beyond what I thought I would ever do as far as writing. I always loved to write. I always loved those kind of things, and I'm a verbal processor, but I also process through writing. And, I love putting out my weekly LinkedIn newsletter, being able to put some good thoughts. I put out a positive little short email in the mornings to encourage people. I love doing those kind of things. It helps me process through life as well. But, sometimes the pain and the struggle we go through is for other people to be able to be encouraged to know that they can make it through too, no matter what. And, Aaron, I tell you, you've come off a little bit of struggle, but you hung in there. And just like Job, you're being restored to an awesome job. Next thing you know, things are just going to be better and better for you here.
Absolutely. Again, this whole experience was a blessing from Nicole. On top of being privileged to be her remote live stream producer for her show, Never in Control. For me, this was there was two major things in this that were completely unfathomable to me. One was the opportunity to become an author. Didn't even think it was going to happen in my lifetime, and then presented again the golden ticket. However, the other side of this was to speak on legacy, which was something, again, that I had never even considered. And wrote that in my chapter as well, is that, like, I had this perception of legacy as, only, to be frank, and the way that I am, I thought it was only for the rich. I have struggled and I have fought to get to where I am today. So the only thing on my mind has been survival, and the thought of being able to leave something behind, I was just like blown away. And then when Nicole presented me with this challenge, I'm like, well, legacy, how in the hell am I going to write this and do what I normally do, which is my research and just look up the definition of legacy. And it's not necessarily a financial thing that you are leaving behind. You are leaving behind your knowledge, your insights, your heart is being left literally on the words of paper for others to read, for others to carry, for others to refer to. So, I mean, this whole thing has just been unfathomable, and going through the things that I have and getting this again, just brilliant golden cookie from her was without description. Honestly, I've been left without words every time I come to this. How does it make you feel? And I'm just without breath, because it's been a blessing.
Yeah.
And so impactful.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, it has been a true blessing. And what I would like to do is we're going to go back, start with Nicole one more time, and give everybody really your final golden nugget of what you want them to remember about this whole amazing project. A Note to My Family, I Am Your Legacy, and tell everybody how they get in touch with you because, Nick, I'm telling you, everybody's going to want to get in touch with you after this, all of you. So, Nick, we're going to start with you. Go for it.
Okay, so you can find me easiest on LinkedIn. Um, there will be a 2024 legacy. I guess I should mention that. Um, that was never the intention when this started, because I'm impulsive and said I wanted to do this and did not give a ton of time. A lot of people reached out to me after the fact and said, I really wanted to write in the book. So we will do a 2024 because the truth is we continue to build legacies. And who knows if authors that are in it now would want to add an additional year on. Our legacies are still growing. For me personally, with this book, you think that you're giving a gift to your family, which you are, because you're leaving a piece of yourself behind. What happened for me and what I believe happened for a lot of the authors is that that gift was received tenfold. We healed in this journey.
Right.
We were able to have family members see how we actually see our lives. They see it every day, but they are not seeing it through our eyes. And that's the beauty of writing your thoughts. Nobody can see it the way you do. Nobody can tell your story the way you do. So yes, I would highly encourage anyone that has ever felt like they have wanted to express themselves in any other form than speaking to consider writing as an opportunity. It does not mean you have to be a verse writer. Grammar can be taught, okay? What can't be taught is what's in here. Here. I'm sorry. So if you can get that out with the right help, it's going to make perfect sense on paper. And of course, I have to do the shameless plug and say, the girls are at it again. Yes, there is another anthology coming this quarter. It's probably going to come out in March. And this one is Beyond Boundaries, Thriving in Life's Gray Zone. And this one is Dr. Constance Leyland's baby. So if you are interested and you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to Constance or myself, anybody on this panel, actually. I'm sure will direct you to us. And again, give yourselves a gift at least once in your lifetime of being able to see your name on a book. It is the most empowering feeling that you can give yourself in 2024.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's very exciting to be able to be part of that. And thank you for that. I'm going to actually jump out of order here and bring Dr. New in that came in. She's coming here before we're done. Here she is. Hey, New.
Good.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah. I
Hi.
can definitely. We're so glad that you made it.
I'm so
And
glad you came.
Hi,
so,
Nick. Hi, Russ. Hi, Willie.
hi.
Karen. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Michelle.
I'm going to bring you up right now as we're at the point where we're actually winding down the show. I want to hear from you. Just tell everybody, who are you? What are you up to? And just a little snippet about your chapter in the book as we wind things up, and then finish it with how to get in touch with you. Go ahead.
Wow.
That's a lot. I know. I'll prompt you. It's okay. Who are you? You ready? Go for it.
Really, I just want to spread more love and kindness and empathy and compassion to the world and put people first. And for me, not only through that book, it's family for me and how I live. It's just more amplified more and more as the recent year of 2023 will all come together. But my heart and soul is the family that we open our hearts to, that we give to others, and we bring others into our world. It's not just by blood, by the bonded by our like from our mom and dad, but it's also from the soul sisters and brothers that we gain through our deep connections and and many more to come. I truly believe that the universe brought us intentionally for a reason. And for me, I believe that nothing happens for just, out of coincidence, or I really think everything happened for a reason for us. And as my whole life a testament of, no matter what challenges and whatever come through, it's for you. It's literally for you. Every little tiny things that, it's there to test you. It's there to so you can overcome and help others. And
Yep.
I have seen not only let's put all the the title, the professions, and the money and the title and the shiny objects. If we put all that down, close our eye, we're all the same. We're all one. We all crave for our love, and we all are wanting to be seen and heard. And for me, I feel like through my growth of last year, not only that I opened my hearts to many, many more, and because I'm more vocal, I'm more out here, people have reached out to say that their life has been impact. That is the thing that it changed my life, because Russ and everyone here knows the lives that we were being touched is not equal to the amount of money we make, right? We can be negative because we put in investment to our own personal development and things in our journey. But I think it's something is our true purpose. What I live is I'm living my true purpose of, I'm here to help others. I'm here to serve. I'm here
Yeah.
to kind of awaken the lost soul to say, let's love one another more. Let's have more empathy and have more kindness, because at the end of the day, that is what we hear, and a lot of things happen for us and we don't listen. And those are the things that we have to put people over everything. And like all this amazing soul that I'm blessed to now, in my circle, Russ and Aaron, Willie, Nick, Michelle, Danielle, that's who I am, Russ. That is my core. And I think every one of us here who have uh, come across, um, literally, there's always obstacle, but that obstacle doesn't make you stop. You keep going, and
Yeah.
and that is, we want to give people the hope. Just keep going, and we're here for you.
Keep showing up, and that is so well said. And
Yeah.
I think you have such an amazing heart, Nu. And I tell everybody really quickly how they get in touch with you, because we're running out of time, but I want to make sure that people know how to get a hold of each one of you. I've got it up there. Let everybody know, how do they get in touch with you?
Um, they can reach to me on LinkedIn at Dr. Nu Truong. That is the best way, because I'm always here supporting my soul brothers and sisters. And so the best way is here. And I'm truly grateful, honored, and blessed to be here, Russ. And thank you for having all of us.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm blessed and so thankful to have all of you. Okay, Danielle, you're up next. Give everybody your golden nugget and how they get in touch with you.
Yeah. So for me, you're going through something, and that's what we're here for. Please reach out to me on LinkedIn, DM me. But really, what I'd like to leave everyone with is when you're going through something, there's really a blessing in disguise. So, hold on tight, and there's a community of people that are here for you. And my question to you is, how can I help? So, please reach out to me. I'm here, and looking to connect with people. So, thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet. And I know that information has been, everybody's information is in the show notes, and it's also in the comments. And Danielle, your information is right there, and for everybody to grab hold of. And by the way, everybody, this is clickable. Click on it, and you go straight to these amazing people. So, all right, Michelle, you're up next.
Hi. Well, I'm also reachable on LinkedIn. It's definitely the right platform to be for business and connecting and collaborating and networking with people. Authenticity in your book is the most important. Be you and nobody else, and everything else will follow. And it's great if you can let it all out on your paper, on your page, and the rest will follow. Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, that was, you bet. That's amazing. Well, and you said basically LinkedIn is the best place to get a hold of you.
LinkedIn.
Okay. All right. And all that information, LinkedIn and your other contact information is there on the bottom of the screen. And Mr. Willie J, you're up next.
Hey. All right. My word of encouragement would be to never give up on you. And to give up on you and never give up on you, I believe that to give up on you is to give up on God. And He created you beautiful. You're wonderfully made, and you have a purpose. And don't be afraid to ever write. And leave legacy, stay legacy conscious, and never give up. Be brilliant. Resilient is brilliance. And never give up on you. You have a voice, you have something to say. And I can be reached at as one of John Maxwell life coaches at williejpmebookings.com. Get in touch with me there. And I'm mainly on Instagram at williejpme on Instagram, via Instagram. And my email is williej@md.com, williejmd@yahoo.com. Sorry about that. Be resilient, be brilliant. Don't give up on you.
I love that. Be resilient, be brilliant. You are always a man of amazing words. All right. Okay. And Aaron, you're wrapping things up for us, buddy.
Oh, thank you so kindly, Russ, and thanks for having us today. My little golden nugget is don't forget about you. You all have a unique light that nobody else can replicate, that nobody else can duplicate. Shine that light, help others, reach out to others, and just keep on being true to yourself. You can find me here on LinkedIn. You can find me working for the 2 global award-winning shows, Voice Your Vibe, remote producing for Voice Your Vibe with Brian Schulman and Nancy Deborah Barrows. You can find me remote producing for the upcoming Never in Control Nick, with obviously Nicole coming up. And of course, Soul Man Live. I kept a special extra golden nugget for Russ's show tonight. Soul Man Live 2024 kicking off February, so we will see you next month. Can't wait to see you, Soul Crew, and thank you again, Russ, for having us and this beautiful evening.
Awesome. Awesome. You bet. Absolutely. It's my honor to have you all on. And, I want to say one thing to what you just said there, Aaron, and that is, don't give up on you. Don't forget to be you. I put a little quote in my LinkedIn newsletter this week about why don't we, instead of making a New Year's resolution to change who you are, why don't you learn this year to be who you are? Who did God create you to be, and what talents and abilities and value do you already have to share with people? A lot of times we're trying to recreate ourselves when everything is already right there for us to utilize. And so I just think that is so amazing. I'd like to take credit for that quote, but I can't. But yes, it was an amazing quote. That was probably Willie that said that, I'm thinking. But anyway, it has been so amazing to have you all on tonight. And man, I tell you, I didn't think we were going to be able to get there, but we actually made it before the hour is up. I love to, I'll just be totally transparent. I love to keep these just under an hour so I can rebroadcast it. And LinkedIn won't let me rebroadcast if it's over an hour. So then I have to go to all the editing. I don't want to do that. Wow. So anyway, there you go. Little tidbit for those of you that are doing it. Keep it to an hour. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much. I'm going to send you all to the green room and wrap things up. And what a blessing. Hang tight. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay,
Thanks,
here we go.
Russ.
Screenshot.
Thank you, Russ.
Woo! Give us your crazy face. Here we go. Ready? There we go. Those are great. That's great screenshots. Look at that. All right.
Thank you so
See you in a
much.
minute.
Good night.
You bet. Thank you. See you, everybody. All right. Woohoo! Here we go. Wow. I almost took me out there. I was moving along so much. So listen, I just want to remind everybody, thanks for being here. Want to thank you so much for just spending this time with us. And I want to thank our amazing sponsors, Mugs Coffee and Boulder Falls, who made this possible. Also, don't forget that we're here every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your listening and viewing pleasure. This also converts to audio podcast, if you believe it or not. And you can listen to this in your car while you're driving along if you missed today, or it sits on the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube forever to infinity and beyond. And you can keep watching that and sharing that with people. Also, as is ticking along the bottom, if you join our YouTube page, you'll have all of this content right there for you. Together, amazing friends, this episode as well as so many other amazing friends. And so, yes, I just want to encourage you to do that. And thanks again for being with us. Don't forget to be with us next Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And until then, everybody, have a great day and a great life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.